Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
So this is probably one of my favorite movie scenes of all time. By far. It's also got Samuel L. Jackson in it, so you can't really go wrong with that, in my opinion. Again, this is just a fun movie. It's always something I look forward to watching if I haven't seen it in a while. Snakes on a Plane is about an FBI agent fighting against a plane full of deadly, venomous snakes who were let loose in order to kill a key witness set to testify against the crime lord. Now, one of my favorite things about this movie is the almost like comedic slapstick style scenes in it. I mean, you could tell that the directors and the writers tried to make it feel like this is an awful situation, but at the same time, it feels like funny, right? It looks terrible, but it feels funny, which I think is pretty hard to do, and they really kind of get the tone right in this as well. Another thing that I really love about this movie is the creativity in the snake kills. Obviously, it would get pretty boring if everyone gets bit the exact same way, but there's a way they do it that keeps everything fresh, and they add a little spice to each kill. There's some creative ways they do it, and I think they just took a lot of thought, and it's another element that really adds to the movie and makes it just an enjoyable experience.
Who's your daddy now, bitch?
So there's also just a load of scenes that are just so over the top ridiculous, but it's almost like you buy into it because at this point you've already committed to being with a bunch of passengers trapped on a plane, thousands of feet into the air, with a bunch of crazy snakes. So it's almost like you kind of they can almost do whatever at this point. And it just makes everything just a lot more entertaining. And once you buy into that, okay, this is going to be a ridiculous movie, strap in and let's just have a good time, So one of the most iconic parts about this movie is just Samuel L. Jackson himself, right? He adds such a huge screen presence to the role. And look, let's be honest. We knew he wasn't going to win an Oscar for this, but he's the people's champ. And the thing is, the movie itself wasn't even, I don't think, designed to win an Oscar, right? It's designed to be something that's witty and funny and entertaining and keeps you watching for the whole hour and 45 minutes, right? The other thing that I just really enjoy about it, along with Samuel L. Jackson in it, is his one-liners, because these things are golden.
Oh shit, left! Left! Turn this big motherfucker left, Troy!
Overall, this is just an excellent movie from the early 2000s. It's a fun ride. I feel like it's something you can watch to take your mind off the stresses of life. It's also just hilarious. It's got some really well-written scenes in it, some things I rewatched, and I noticed a couple, funny jokes or things I didn't notice before. It's definitely something I'd say that's worth a watch. Also definitely worth a rewatch if you haven't already. It's definitely something fun, and I just highly recommend it as a mood booster and something just to, have your mind on something wild and fun. So definitely recommend it.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some freaking windows.